Hello everyone, Sorry Studios here again, and today I'm reviewing the Set 75288AT80. Comes with 1,267 pieces, retails for $159.99 US. Yes, this is the most expensive AT-AT we've ever gotten. It's also the one that has I believe the most pieces also. I'm not going to be doing a build and review. I'm going to be doing a time-lapse and review just because this would take a very long time, and my iPhone, I don't think has that much memory on it to do one that long. So we're going to do a time-lapse and then I'll get into the set itself, and yeah, let's get started. Just one more thing before I start building this lovely set. I want to give a shout out to one of my subscribers. His username is DYBP10. He's from Bosnia. I didn't even know people from Bosnia were watching my stuff. I think that's lit. Like, I think that's awesome that you're watching my content and that you love it. I don't even know where Bosnia is. You asked me a question. Do I think that you should get the Anakin's Jedi Interceptor? And I said that I'd answer these questions on like one of my build and reviews, but since I'm doing a time lapse, I didn't want to just ignore the question until the next time I did a build and review. So to answer your question, if you don't have one already, yes, most definitely, I think you should get it. If you have the oldest one, then I think you should get it. It's a great upgrade. If you have like the one in between, the second newest one, I mean, it looks better, it does. If you have $30 laying around, if you really like Revenge of the Sith stuff, if you really like Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, then sure, go for it. If you're on the fence, then I would just say no, save up your money for some better Lego sets coming out, because there are going to be a lot of awesome Lego sets coming out, trust me. Alright, and with that, once again, thank you for commenting on my last video and asking that question, and let's roll that montage. So here we are with the AT-AT, and let me just say this set is gorgeous. If we just look at that from the front, like that just looks nice. The profile of it, all of it just looks beautiful. The design quality, yeah, just the look of everything is amazing. The only design, I guess, the only appearance flaw that I can point out is the fact that there's a bit of Technic pieces showing up here. That's kind of to be expected though. And we also have some Technic pieces right along the side here, some blue and brown pieces sticking out. But I'm not going to nitpick that much about this because it's a beautiful AT-AT walker. I mean, just look at that. Like, I don't even have to go into the features. This is just a beautiful display set that you should just get. It's just amazing. So, I mean, I am going to get into the features. And first, let's talk about the front, the cockpit area, the driver's station. So we have two guns down here. They do not move at all. They are completely stationary. And underneath we have the two spring-loaded missiles that you can fire by firing them, pressing that up right there. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to go searching for them, but there you go. This is supposed to be the window of which the AT-AT drivers and General Veers looks out from in the movie. Over here you have the guns on the side. These do move up and down. They can move 360 degrees if you want, but I'm not quite sure why you'd want to turn them all the way around, but you can if you want to. Very nice design. It has like this nice little spring mechanism that allows it to sort of go back in this place. If I move it there, it'll sort of come back. In order to access the cockpit, you open that up, and inside there are the two AT pilots and General Veers. Let me take them out so you can get a good look at each of them. I should probably take General Veers out, it'd be easier. General Veers comes with a pair of binoculars, which I will grab in a moment, and the two AT-AT drivers. Now this is something that I've always wanted LEGO to do, and this is really the first set that I've recognized that they've done it. I mean, I guess they could have done it before and I just didn't catch that, but LEGO, in order to show you that these guys are, you know, the snow troopers and the AT-AT drivers, that they're not clones, they're actually like people, have given these AT-AT drivers two different heads. I think that's great. Like, I think that shows variety. I think that shows uniqueness, individuality between the two. I think that's amazing. However, everything else about them is the same. Here is the helmet, which looks very nice with this lovely gray. And then the sand blue jumper suits look very nice as well with that torso. Very detailed printing all around and very nice back printing right there. Same with him. And then we have General Veers with a very nice helmet piece with some fake visor. With a fake visor, a printed one. You have this double-sided face. This is that side, and then here is the other side, a little bit more cheery look. And you also get to see his torso. He has some very nice sand blue faded designs on the torso and the back as well. The accessories that these all get, just quickly grab them, is he gets a standard LEGO binocular piece, and the two AT-AT pilots get two of these pistols. Not each one gets one of these, so he gets one of those and this guy gets another one. You can't really fit them in the cockpit very well if they're holding on to those items, so you're not, that's I guess one downfall of the cockpit. It's big enough to fit three in like it should, except you can't fit really the guns in. I mean, you could if you tried, it just gets super cramped. And I guess one small downfall is that when General Veers is in it, he's commanding, like in the movie, which I was actually watching Empire Strikes Back while I was building this. You can't stand him up because then this won't close all the way. So that's just an unfortunate downfall to this design, is that he should be able to stand up but he just, yeah, he can't. I'm just having trouble standing him up anyway. But if you look inside, it has some really nice printed pieces for the controls. Like just some very nice stuff if my camera were focused. There we go. I mean, look at that. That's some state-of-the-art stuff. The two AT-AT pilots go right there in the front, either side, and the General Veer sits there in the back and controls from those panels. So very nice design inside. I'm very happy about that. Moving back along the AT-AT, this flap opens up to reveal, the gear mechanism. Well, let's see about our other minifigure, Luke Skywalker, which I have placed his grenade he throws into the AT-AT walker on the bottom of his lightsaber so I don't lose it. He's just hanging here. He comes with his blue lightsaber, a very nice jumpsuit. This is one of the most detailed pilot Luke Skywalkers we've ever gotten. Like, look at all that detail on that jumpsuit. There's like tubes and buttons and lights and belt printing everywhere. Then you got that. Unfortunately, there's a small gap in the back of the helmet so you can see his double-sided face. That kind of matches. It kind of, you could argue that that chin strap is really just a back of the head strap, but there's his double-sided face. Visor is lifted up, and up here the visor is all the way down, and he has a very nice rebel helmet on top of his head. You do have to tie this rope twice. You have to tie it once to the gun, so like the zip line, the harpoon hook gun that Luke has, and then you're going to have to tie it in that gear mechanism. But the way this works is that you're going to have to manually, from in here, turn that gear so you can either raise them up. Oh, yeah, alright. I guess the AT-AT walker just decided to do a dance move. If you raise them up all the way, sort of like in the movie, you'll raise up. If you get a nice view underneath, you can see the place where Luke is supposed to swing his lightsaber under, gash the AT-AT open, and then this hatch right here pops down, and now he can throw in that grenade and blow up the AT-AT walker. So, and then he drops from it. So that's where you're supposed to throw it in. A very nice little, just a very nice little Easter egg that you can do, which I really like. On the back of the AT-AT walker, we have some really nice designs going on. But this this flap goes up, and this flap comes all the way down to reveal a storage area for a snow speeder bike. And this is a solid speeder bike. It's just like nice mini build. My favorite thing about this speeder bike is that it has like the foot accelerators, like the pedals on the bikes. I mean, the minifigure obviously can't put their feet on it just because how a Lego minifigure works. But it's there, like the design is there, the detail is there, and it just looks great. So this is an amazing speeder bike. It's just a really nice small little speeder bike. I'll just put that back in there. It just fits in there really nicely. And I can just fold that up and fold this down on top of it. Both of these side panels open up to give you very nice visibility inside. And I will show you that right now. Allow me to turn this here. So on this side, we have 3 sand blue seats. You can see that string that Luke is tied to, that mechanism, how that goes through the hole in the floor right there. And it's on like that little fence thing, which you could technically store the pistols right there, which is what I usually do. So the pistols from the AT-AT drivers, I don't want them holding them while they're driving. So you can just sort of leave them in there. Moving along and just turning the walker around. It does come with 2 snowtroopers, and once again, love that Lego did this. Each of them have different faces. 2 It's just two very nice minifigures. Here is the helmet up close. And if you take one off, they both come with these black blasters. There's the back of them, and here's the front of them. So just two very nice minifigures. And finally, the set comes with a web blaster and a nice place to store it right there. So here it is. Very cool design. Very cool stand piece. Just a very nice concept it's got going here. And all you do is that you take it and then you put this hole right here on this stud piece. And because the opening bay right here is so tall, it fits. I mean, that's some nice open space. And you have 5 seats, 2 stormtroopers. LEGO has hardly ever given us enough minifigures to fill out a vehicle when there's like multiple seats, so I'm not surprised about that. But it does give you 2 snowtroopers, 2 AT-AT. I mean, it gives you 6 minifigures. This is a solid set, and it gives you a lot of stuff that you can do. The only other thing that I want to talk about is the leg mobility, which the legs actually have a lot of mobility to them. But this is really one of the only positions this walker can stand in, unless you are attaching the feet to studs to give it extra support. This is really its sturdiest position that it can be in. So you can, I mean, you can like fold the legs at that hinge, you can fold them at this hinge, and they can even have some flexibility here even. But yeah, you can do that. I mean, now it's just gonna be super unbalanced, and I don't like that it's just standing there, because one wrong touch and it could just fall over. But you have possibilities that you can do with it. I mean, you can do some minimal movement stuff like that, make it look like it's walking. It's just its more sturdier position is going to be in the upright position right here. And yeah, that is the AT-AT from LEGO. Alright everyone, I don't know if you remember, but I now have a tier system chart, and it's time to rate this LEGO set. If you don't remember, but last time, the first one that I tiered was Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, which I put at the brick separator slot. This set is definitely better than Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. And I think I would have to most appropriately put it at 5+ minifigures. This set is just super cool. It is pricey, I will give it that. But it comes with 6 really awesome minifigures. I got this set a lot just because it had a ton of minifigs, and I love sets that have a ton of minifigs. And plus the AT-AT Walker design, it's just really good, and it just made me feel excited that there were a lot of minifigs and a lot of playability features, and it had a solid design. Didn't get me as excited as arm printing, but definitely got me way more excited than printed pieces. So I'm gonna fit that on the tier list right there. Alright everyone, this is Sora Studios. Please like, comment, subscribe down below, click that bell icon so you know when I'm posting new content. And like, if you want a set from the original trilogy, if you want a set from Empire Strikes Back, if you don't have an AT-AT Walker, even if you do have an AT-AT Walker, I would just suggest getting this one, because this is definitely the most accurate and beautiful and just aesthetically pleasing AT-AT Walker LEGO's ever come out with. If that doesn't mean anything to you, then just imagine the feeling of seeing a set that has more than 5 minifigures, because that is the set. And so it has great playability, as I said, and yeah, highly recommend it. Don't forget, if you comment down in the comment section below any questions that you want me to answer, I will definitely answer them, give you a shout out in my next video. Alright everyone, thank you once again. This is Sora Studios, and I'll see you all in the next video.